Just because Princess Charlotte is, well, a princess, doesn't mean she's simply prim and proper. She is definitely the biggest character of the three children at the moment. We're breaking down everything there is to know about Charlotte, from correcting her brother at events all the way to her favorite food. Here is Princess Charlotte. Born May 2nd, 2015, Princess Charlotte is a very confident 7-year-old. In addition to being full of energy, it seems the young princess also has a rather refined palate and adores eating olives. But still a little girl, she also enjoys dining on cheesy pasta and pizza, just like any other regular kid. It's reported that Charlotte and her siblings, Prince George and Prince Louis, even enjoy cooking these dishes with their parents. Speaking of parents, Prince William has also revealed that his only daughter, Charlotte, is quite the dancer. Adorably, the third in line to the British throne also enjoys doing cartwheels and putting on gymnastic shows for her family. When Princess Charlotte was born in 2015, the event made international news, with every detail of her first photos being dissected by outlets worldwide. For the entirety of her life, every move Princess Charlotte makes will be headlines, setting her apart from other 7-year-olds. The little royal has already taken part in official engagements, such as Trooping the Color. But perhaps her most high-profile role to date was her Aunt Meghan Markle's flower girl at her wedding to Prince Harry. However, these aren't the only nuptials the young girl has been a part of, having also served as flower girl for her Aunt Pippa Middleton and Princess Eugenie. If you're wondering about her name, Princess Charlotte was named after royal family members who came before her. The princess's full name is Charlotte Elizabeth Diana, paying homage to her late great-grandmother Queen Elizabeth and grandmother Princess Diana. Charlotte, on the other hand, is the feminine version of her grandfather King Charles' name and is also her mom's sister, Pippa Middleton, middle name. As you probably already know, she will follow Prince William and her father, Prince George, her brother, in line of succession to the throne, making her third in line. While the future is unknown to anybody and we're not sure whether she'll get to sit on the throne someday, she is likely to assume the title of Princess Royal one day, a title that is currently affordable to Princess Anne when her father becomes king. But for the next few years, Princess Charlotte will focus on her education, which, as a royal child, will be pretty extensive. Boarding school may also be on the horizon, although People magazine notes that she and her brothers began attending Lambrook School in September 2022, likely as day students. Little Princess Charlotte might just be 7 years old, but she's clearly mature beyond her years. In fact, it became clear during Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee celebrations that the now third in line to the throne is well versed in royal etiquette, telling her older brother how to behave during the celebratory affair. During the celebrations, Charlotte joined the late monarch, her grandparents, her parents, and her two brothers on the Buckingham Palace balcony to hear a rendition of God Save the Queen, Britain's national anthem. As the anthem was playing, Prince George put his hand on the balcony's railing, but only for a split second, thanks to Charlotte. The young princess was seen nudging her older brother to stand at attention and put his arms at his sides. In a much more somber state of affairs, Princess Charlotte was once again seen with her family amid a royal event, but it wasn't one of celebration. Queen Elizabeth, the longest reigning monarch in British history, died at the age of 96 on September 8, 2022. The world, while not exactly shocked by the news, given the Queen's documented mobility problems, went into mourning nonetheless, and the monarch's family publicly grieved alongside members of the Commonwealth. Expressing her sadness at her great-grandmother's passing was Charlotte, who was seen walking behind Queen Elizabeth's coffin at her state funeral. She was joined by her older brother, Prince George, and her parents, the newly named Prince and Princess of Wales, and was visibly upset throughout the day's events. She even wore a touching tribute to Her Majesty on the day, a horseshoe pin on her lapel, a gift from the Queen, and a nod to her passion for equestrian sports. As noted by many, however, Charlotte's well-behaved persona accompanied her grief. and in perfect form once again, she corrected her brother's behavior as the Queen's coffin passed her and her family members. As the Queen's funeral procession passed the family, standing at Wellington Arch, Charlotte made a point to tell her brother George to honor the Queen, saying, "You need to bow." Clearly, not even in her sadness over the loss of her great-grandmother would make Charlotte forget her royal manners. Much attention has been turned to the order of royal succession in the wake of Queen Elizabeth's death. But where there's attention, there's also confusion. Why is Prince Harry's son Archie ahead of the Queen's son, Prince Edward, when it comes to succession? Why is Princess Anne all the way down at number 16 in line, when she is one of the most hard-working royals in the firm? We're here to break it all down, as it directly relates to Princess Charlotte's future as a ruler. When Queen Elizabeth was on the throne, Prince Charles was the direct heir. His two children, Prince William and Prince Harry, became the second and third in line respectively. However, Harry's place in line started to shift down when William and Kate, Princess of Wales, started having children. Prince George took the number 3 slot, Princess Charlotte number 4, and Prince Louis number 5. However, Charlotte has a real shot at becoming a ruler thanks to the Succession to the Crown Act, which was passed in 2013. Because the Succession Act was passed and impacts those born after 28 October 2011, Charlotte can stay in line like her brothers. Given that Princess Charlotte has told her older brother how to behave at 2 high-profile royal events in 2022 alone, it shouldn't come as a surprise to learn that she is the boss of her siblings. Prince George and Prince Louis are said to not really have a way-in with Charlotte, who's been exerting her sibling dominance since she was young. While Princess Charlotte's future will likely consist of public events, handshaking, charity work, and more, her parents, William and Kate, are determined to give her and her siblings as normal of a childhood as possible. As noted by CNN, William and Kate have made the decision to move their family from London's Kensington Palace to Adelaide College in Windsor in the summer months of 2022. This changing of location has allowed the family of 5 to escape the hustle and bustle of the city. What do you think the future holds for young Princess Charlotte? Let us know your opinions and thoughts in the comments section below. And if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so that you're notified every time we post something new. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again in our next video.